views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
Let me be your lighthouse so I can show you the way. Let me be your shining light, I'll keep you from drifting away. I'm the one that makes you try when
Hello, this is Patty Hunter of Patty's Page, and beside me is Nathan Grime. Hello.
Hey, how are you doing?
Hello. You went to the March for Life at Washington, D.C.?
Yeah, well, we intended to at least. Our group from Concordia went, took two busfuls of students down last week for the March for Life. We actually, due to the weather, we had to head back before we actually got to participate in the march, so that was unfortunate. But we were in Washington for a day, doing some tourist type activities and things like that.
Did you meet anybody, any politicians or?
Yeah, our Congressman Stutzman gave us a personalized tour of the Capitol building, which he does every year for our group. So we got to sit in the House chamber. He took us around the rotunda. They're doing some more construction on the rotunda of the Capitol again. So he took us into the rooms in the Capitol that you probably don't always see. So that was pretty neat.
You made a speech. You were supposed
I was,
to.
yeah, that was another thing that we ended up not being able to do. So I was going to speak for just a couple minutes at the rally right before the march. So I didn't end up getting to do that. For the whole crowd, our group, I spoke in front of the group, so they got to hear what I said.
Do you have it with you, the speech?
I don't, no.
Oh, no, but do you remember it? No.
I could give you a
estimate.
review. Okay.
Of it.
So basically what I talked about, and I only had 2 minutes, so it wasn't that much anyways, but basically what I talked about was, being in Washington, that is a historic spot for a lot of civil rights activity in the history of our country. So going back to the civil rights rallies of like the 1960s with Dr. King and things like that. So I kind of alluded to that, and then the parallel between those civil rights and then the civil rights issue that is abortion today is kind of what I touched on.
Well, you did a very good job, and I was quite impressed.
Thank you.
So, so what are your plans while you're here? What's your major?
Oh, well, at Concordia, I'm just finishing up all the regular classes and things like that get you ready for college. So, hopefully get the diploma and graduate late in May. So, see how that goes. Yep.
So, what are you planning?
Well, next year then I've been doing all the college searches, and I'll probably be going to Hillsdale starting in the fall of this year.
What will be your major? Do you know?
Haven't decided yet. I'm interested in education. I'm interested in history. They've got a lot of good stuff there, so hopefully can't go wrong.
Well, Nathan, thank you. It wasn't very long, but thank you for coming on to my show. And we'll be right back in a moment with the Principal, Thom. Now this is Principal Mychal Thom. Thom.
Yeah.
I'm going to get that right.
Yeah.
Second time I had him on my show, and I still couldn't pronounce his name. So, your school had the honor to go to the March for Life in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
Did you go with them?
I was not able to go this time. Yeah.
So what are the stories did they tell you when they came back?
Well, lots of ups and downs. Overall, a good trip. A little disappointed they didn't get to actually march because of the weather.
Did they get caught in any snow coming back?
They did not. We had some wise adults that went with them, and they made the decision to come back a little bit early on Friday.
So how long
with
was
all
the
the
drive?
snow. It's probably
300 to 500?
Yeah, it's probably, I think it was 10, 12 hours, something like that, I think.
60 miles an hour.
Yeah.
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 500
So,
miles.
but they were able to make it back before any of the snow hit, so that was great. And thanks be to God, because there were some folks that
Still stranded?
were still stranded. Yeah.
Are they still stranded?
I think as of Sunday. I think
Oh.
by now they're probably home, but
Oh, wow.
2 busloads of kids
That's enough.
wanted to get them
That
home
was
safely.
great. Nathan said that they had, they met Congressman Marvin Stutzman.
Mm-hmm.
I had him on my show.
Oh, you did? All right.
Yeah,
Great.
he's a nice guy.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
very
he's running for
supportive.
senator now.
That's what I hear.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
what I hear.
Hope he wins.
Yeah. Yeah.
When did Concordia Lutheran High School, when was it made? What year? How long ago?
1935 is when Concordia started.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So how many students were in the beginning?
Oh
Where
boy.
was it?
It was on, now you're testing my historical knowledge. It was on Mommy and Anthony, I believe,
Mommy?
where Indiana Tech is right now.
Oh, there.
Yeah, that's where it
Oh.
started. And I think they had maybe 80 to 100 students the first couple of years. And then it just
Yeah, went up.
grew.
How much do you have now? How many
We have
students?
772 students this year.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so
You're doing good.
we're enjoying the Lord's blessing of growth right now, and trying to manage that well, and looking to see how many students and families we can impact in the area.
So, you put on events for the community, for everyone to come.
We do. There's lots of drama events, concerts. You said
Concerts.
Christmas at the Embassy is sort of a tradition of Concordia, where our musical groups, both instrumental and vocal, put on about a 2-hour concert there. That's always very well attended and very well done. Do 5 theater productions through the year.
Yeah.
Musical coming up here at the end of February will be the Susical. Yeah.
What kind of musical?
Susical musical this time.
Is it a comedy?
Yeah. They've done all sorts of things, but it's just really neat to see the kids, in all different kinds of environments. But
Is it kids for all grades here?
yeah. Actually, our drama director is currently a teacher at Emmanuel St. Michael and a graduate from Concordia, Chris Murphy, and he likes to include even some younger kids in the shows when appropriate. I think it was 2 years ago. My son was actually in one of the productions as well. So
Good.
Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat. That was
Was he
great.
Joseph?
He was not. No, he was
Oh.
just part of the children's choir. But he enjoyed it, and it was neat to see some of the kids from around the area get included with the high schoolers.
So, there have been some awards come to your school. What's the latest?
Oh, well, our music department got the All Music Award the last 2 years. So that assigns excellence not only in one part of music, but in all across our department. So that was really cool. We got a accreditation status, approved for accreditation by a new group of folks here just a year and a half ago. And that was great for us. And then, just some of the distinctions along the way, awards that individual kids win. We had one of our JROTC cadets.
Yeah. How they doing?
They're doing great, and one of our cadets won the highest award that you can get nationally for that program.
Nationally?
Yeah, and then they just took third place nationally in their academic competition last year, so.
So, the students, when they finally graduate, where do they normally go? I mean, what do they normally
Yeah.
do?
It's one of the cool things about Concordia is we have lots of kids that do lots of different things, and about 92-93% of them do go on to college.
Oh, good.
Yep, and then we have a section that would enter the service, one branch or another. Yep,
There you go.
and then we got a section of students, a percentage of students that would enter the workforce right away. A lot of times that's family business that they might be heading into here in town. But then they go off and do all sorts of stuff. Our current marketing campaign is, who will you become? And so,
Who do you want to become?
yeah, and so we've got lots of different highlights of folks, whether they're teachers or enter the service or doctors or whatever it may be, musicians.
Do they become, some become pastors?
Mhm.
Oh, they do?
pastors, teachers,
Go to
Lutheran
Concordia?
pastors, yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it basically Lutherans' children that come here, or?
It's a good question. We have a wide variety of students. The majority of them, 60%, 65%, are Lutheran students. But we got a lot of other Christian churches that support us around here.
You have a lot of churches supporting you. How many do you have?
Well, we have other churches that, let me say it this way, students that would be part of those church backgrounds, part of those churches. So Baptist churches and small percentage of Catholic churches, other Christian churches, non-denominational churches that would send kids, to Concordia. So it's kind of a nice mix.
It's
So.
nice.
And then there is that section of students that aren't church. That gives us a tremendous opportunity, right, to minister to them as well.
Do you have Owen's mission?
Yeah, we're actually talking about having them do an assembly here in the next month or two.
Because we had at Ascension Lutheran Church where we go to, Bob and I, Dr. James Lamb come to our church, talk to the kids, and he presented them.
Oh yeah.
With Owen's mission and all the babies. And,
Yeah.
The figurines of the
Yeah.
fetal.
We were given one of those this year as well, and so we're working on having Dennis Brink come in.
Yeah,
And
I'm with Lutherans for Life. So
all right.
He's my presidente. So I'm the media advisor for Lutherans for Life.
Oh, great. Yeah, we're planning on having them come in to do an assembly for our kids and have a speaker, and so yeah, we're excited about that.
Oh wow, this is good because helps the kids to understand what the babies look like when they're inside the womb and how heavy they can really be. And they're human, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Not
That's
what
right.
Planned Parenthood is. So, how many schools own and operate your high school? Do you know?
So we have 18 association churches that would, that
Are
would
they
be
all
in ownership.
Lutheran or?
They are. Yep, they are all Lutheran. Yeah.
What is your mission statement? Do you got it memorized?
I do.
Oh, good.
Concordia Lutheran High School pursues Christ-centered educational excellence that equips individuals for lifelong learning and service as disciples of Jesus Christ.
Now, do you have traditions here?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Compared to 1935. And now, how much have you changed?
Well, not being around in 1935,
Well,
I don't know.
for my time, too.
I think that, the way that you deliver education has changed a bit, So although a large majority of this building looks similar to when it did in the early 60s when they built it.
It's a nice building.
It's held up for 50 years, and that's been a positive thing for us. But I think programs that have changed along the way. We have an honors academy now that kind of appeals to those students that are really highly academically motivated. And
Did they have the RO?
yeah, they did.
They did?
As a matter of fact, the leaders in our JROTC program love to remind me that program actually started 1 year before the high school, so it is older than the high school itself.
So how many places has this high school?
3, I believe.
3 different places?
Yeah, 3 different places. This being the 3rd, obviously, and
Hopefully the last. It's beautiful in here. I love it.
yeah, thank you. Yeah,
Thank you.
we have lots of folks that work hard to keep it up.
How long have you been principal?
This is my 4th year.
Mazel tov.
Thank you.
So they're treating you right?
Yeah.
You're
yeah.
treating them right?
I hope so. They keep asking me back, so.
Dang. Okay, let me see. Who do we say congratulations to the wrestlers?
Yeah, the SAC championship. That was
Cadet
great.
wrestlers?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
This was just about a week ago that they won that tournament, and
Where was
first
this?
time in a while. I'm not exactly sure where the tournament took place, but they won, and that's been a great thing. We had
Top?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So they'll enter this weekend. They've got their sectional meet. I believe that's at Carroll High School.
Carol. Oh,
Yep.
a friend of mine's daughter goes there.
Oh yeah.
Congrats to the cadets for being honored with the Becky Carter Sportsmanship Sportsmanship Award.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah,
is
it's
that-
our gymnastics tournament that we host here, and several girls that participate in that program, and it was cool to see them get the Sportsmanship Award.
Does anyone go to the Olympics from here?
You know, we had a young lady a couple of years ago do the Olympic training for rifle with our JROTC group. Yeah.
And did she get in?
She did not make the Olympics, but she made the competition. So it was good. You have to qualify just to get there.
Get
so
to be
that was
one
great.
of the best three.
Yeah, we have several out there. You never quite know, right? You never quite know what they'll end up doing.
You have the first. You're going to be having the first ever Concordia Comedy Festival.
Yeah.
So how long did that take to put together?
Well, you know, it's been probably in the works for about 4 or 5 months now.
Oh, you're doing it? Oh.
Yeah.
I
So.
thought it was a whole year or something.
Yeah, well,
Oh, you were-
the idea came up in the fall. Nathan Gotch is running our media arts program, and he's real passionate about it, and a graduate from Concordia, and was heavily involved in that program when he was a student here. And so looking for ways to reach out into the community and just get
He's a
people excited
director?
about that. Yeah, yeah.
Who's
so,
the producer? You?
no, he'll handle it all. I know my limits. Let's put it that way.
Does Concordia High School, Lutheran High School, does it have adult courses during the week, like in the
We
evening?
currently do not.
Oh, you
We
should.
currently do not. Yeah, yeah. What courses should we offer?
Put a bug in your ear.
Okay.
Well, something like academics or something like that. People who haven't graduated and
Yeah.
would love to take courses.
Yeah.
to-
So some of the adult ed programs.
Yeah. That's cool.
Mhm.
Correspondence or something.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
That's cool. So, so you really should get adults because I wouldn't mind going back to school myself. I have a lot to learn. I'm going to 64. Octalina. So, I think that about wraps it up.
Great. Well, thank
Do
you
you
so
have
much for
anything
having
to
me.
tell my audience how to succeed and what to look for if they come to this school, this grand school?
You know, the best thing about the school is the kids, and so you know, I always consider it a true blessing to get them to see them do all sorts of stuff. So if you have some time, it's just really kind of energizing to see kids do different things. So whether it's a play or a game or a concert or an art show, you know, check out what the young people around here are doing. It's really fantastic.
Do you have tours of this place?
Yeah, you can come in for a tour anytime.
Could wander down to the chapel. That was my
Oh,
favorite.
sure, the Worship Conference Center.
Especially the windows.
Yeah.
So we can wander down there with you and take about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll wrap it up right after we take pictures, still pictures or pictures of the beautiful chapel that they have here. It's beautiful. So be back in a moment. Isn't this beautiful?
This is our Worship Conference Center. Lovely stained glass windows here. Lots of symbols, Christian symbols, and obviously
Yeah,
Jesus right there.
That's beautiful. There's the Lutheran cross. The Bible.
Lamp to my feet and the light to my path.
Yeah. What do you think, Bob? Pretty good? Lovely. I like it in here. And it's echoing. Good acoustics.
Mhm.
This is,
It's a great space.
you take this one? Oh, you are. This is a very nice one right over here.
Awesome crowd.
The heart. Well, thank you
Yeah, absolutely.
for
Thanks for
allowing
coming
us
by.
into your school. And I'll see you again.
Godspeed, my love, until we meet again. You're always in my heart and every dream. Don't let this time apart give in to all our fears. God will keep us close from up above. So until we meet again, Godspeed, my love.